POOJA is just 3 months into her first job.
Thank you for calling. How can I help you today?
She currently has the role that is most commonly identified with the BPO industry, answering calls from abroad and handling issues in crisp English.
No signal or no satellite signal.
Well, how did your friends react to when you joined?
You know how, the Indian mindset is about BPOs, but then it's completely wrong.
Okay.
So BPO is, yes, of course, we receive calls and handle a lot of, tension over our heads. But then we overcome a lot of difficulties, like facing people's problems and sorting them their problems.
POOJA has joined a workforce of over 1.1 million Indians in what is now known as the business process management industry. 16 years ago, VIVEK also started off in the industry, right at the level of working the phone lines. Today, he is General Manager Operations.
BPO or the BPM now, they realize that it's just not talking to customers. There's just so much more value addition that is done. There is so much more learning.
But any kind of direct customer interaction now actually accounts for less than half of the jobs in BPM.
Employees close about 45 to 50% of the people as commerce and arts graduate. It also employs about 10 to 15% of people as engineers. About 8 to 10% of people are medical doctors, and about 10 to 12% of people are PhD, and plus about 8 to 10 people are chartered accountants profile. So 61% of the total revenue what the industry does, close to about $30 billion US revenue, is completely built around complex transaction processing, complex financial accounting, analytics, and data-related activities than the pure customer interaction services capability.
Rajesh Subramaniam was one of the early players, having founded this BPM 15 years ago. Then, he says, India's edge was largely about the availability of cheaper labour. But now, it is about value addition.
We are no more seen as outsource agencies. We are seen as partners because the impact we make to their customer franchise is significantly high.
But attrition levels in the industry remain high.
The level of attrition is high because it is stressful, because you're as good as the last transaction you've done.
Okay.
And you work in the time of what your customers are.
Yeah.
So if it's a US shift,
yes,
you could be doing anything from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. or 9 a.m.
But in a notable difference from gloomy scenarios in other sectors, the number of jobs continues to grow.
2016 to 2017, the BPM industry has added close to about 90,000 people, 90,000, 100,000 people. It's an upward increase of close about 6 to 7% on an Y-to-Y basis. We continue to be the #1 global outsourcing destination.
India, the clear global leader. But the image of the BPM industry does not seem to have kept pace with reality.
My worry about biggest threat to me is that the perception about the industry continues to be among the working force that it is an low end of the job. How do we rework on the perception? This industry indeed provides for the career orientation. You could join as a call center executive, become the vice president for process excellence. This capability no other industry gives.
The change in India's BPO industry is reflected in the name change from business process outsourcing to business process management. The basic interaction with customers is still there, but the bulk of the services provided is at a much higher level. And it is this value add which is keeping India at the top globally in this industry. With DM Kumar, Maya Sharma in Bengaluru for NDTV.